Happy Halloween, everybody. Okay, I'm gonna take this out. That's better. All right, hello everybody. It is I, Count Smokula, and today I have 5 infused spooky recipes for you that are sure to treat your guests and are not a trick. But before we get into the spooky infused edibles, we need to get ourselves in the right mindset for this special holiday. And for that, we have our midnight gummies. These are tiger's blood gummies. They're 25 milligrams of Delta 9 THC. So let's get one of these gummies. Oh yes, just how I like them. Ah, perfect. Tiger's blood, black as night. Just how I like it, since we don't like the sun. So we like it black as night, pitch black, just like the tiger's blood. Cheers, everybody. Happy Halloween. You don't gotta be Dracula to know that that is good. I've had some good tiger's blood throughout the years, but this is real good tiger's blood. That'll get you feeling real nice. Sort of turned into a pirate there for a second. Now that we've gotten our tiger's blood gummy eaten, let's go ahead and start with our first recipe of the night. All right, let's see. Ah, yes, you have to start off with a delicious beverage before you do anything else on New Hallows Eve, as we like to call it, in the crypt. So what do we have here to drink, my lovely assistant?
So here we have an infused Halloween drink. We started with the Hometown Hero lemonade. This is the Ruby Oasis flavor mixed with a little bit of fruit punch and some Sprite. I also added some berry tincture as well to give it a little extra boost.
Very nice. So infused beverage for those who might want to turn up the party just a little bit but don't want to maybe indulge in the vine, you know, the vines, the red vine and the white vine. The sprinkle on the rim is a nice touch. The drink itself is actually really good. It's like a punch, and then the sweetness, I know, like this cute little sprinkle rim is a nice touch, and I feel like this feels like a perfect Halloween drink, you know, something that you can serve to your guests and, you know, get you there and you can sip on it throughout the night. That is a sinfully delicious beverage. I give it 4 out of 5 vampire bites. All right, what is the next recipe? Let's see what we have. Oh, do my eyes betray me, or is this some sinfully delicious deviled eggs we have here? I know I've used that pun already, but I'm gonna use it again. Very nice, very nice. I like the deviled eggs. Yes, very nice. These are like green on the inside. Oh wow, and it looks like eyeballs. There's like veins on the bottom of it. I don't know if you can see that, but wow, that is cool. So what am I looking at here, assistant?
These are your classic deviled eggs. We have the egg that I broke and dyed to make that fun little spiderweb effect. And then your filling is just the classic filling infused with a little bit of the hot agave syrup. And then I also dyed it green to give it that fun Halloween appeal.
Wow. I can't say I've ever had green deviled eggs before. I've only had them traditional style, but this is a very cool, inventive. I've honestly never heard of like this as a Halloween recipe, but I mean, it makes a great finger food for every other party, so why wouldn't, you know, Halloween party work as well? All right, let's give it a try. Oh, wow, that is good. And how'd you say you infuse this?
It was made with the hot agave syrup in the filling.
It doesn't even taste spicy, which is crazy, but another use for the agave, as if there weren't enough. Oh, that's really good. I think for the first out of the 5 food recipes, we're starting off really strong here. I think I'm gonna give this 4.5 vampire bites out of 5. Just barely edging out the drink, just because I think the creativity and the execution here, the visual execution are really good. I'm a big fan of these. All right, what is the next recipe, lovely assistant? All right, recipe number 2 of the evening. Oh, what a scary treat do we have here? What is this? It looks like some mummies. What am I looking at here, Sarah? What is this? What even is this?
So these are Halloween stuffed jalapeno poppers. They are just jalapenos that have been seeded and filled with a cream cheese filling. This filling was infused with also the hot agave syrup, and then I wrapped them in croissant dough just to kind of give it that mummy look, and then topped with some little eyeballs, which you may or may not, or I mean, you don't have to eat those, I guess.
Are the eyeballs, are they edible?
They are edible, but they are candy eyeballs, so.
Oh, candy eyeballs. I like real eyeballs and candy eyeballs. Now, I am a big fan of jalapeno poppers personally. I also do love crescent rolls, but this is such a cool idea, and the execution is hilarious. It literally looks like little mummies in here. That's perfect, honestly. If you have a Halloween party, this is definitely something that'll get people talking. Let's give it a try. They smell great. I'm sure they taste great as well. That is so good. Oh, wow. Jalapenos, just like a little bit of heat, not too much heat without the seeds. And then the crescent roll is like sweet and buttery. And then the cream cheese just kind of like mellows it out. Now this is the bomb. It ain't no trick, these are a treat. I think I'm gonna have to give them a 5 out of 5 vampire bites. Like the presentation, the execution, probably the best one so far. So funny, attention grabbing, they fit the theme so well, super inventive and creative. I love these and they taste great too. And the fact that it's infused too, I mean, crazy. Honestly, crazy. You could have a scarily good time with these. All right, now let's get ready for recipe number 3. What do we have in store, lovely assistant? Oh, interesting. What do we have here? A little spider on the cobweb? What is this, lovely assistant? What do we have here?
So these are miniature English muffin pizzas. I infused the pizza sauce with the agave syrup, and then I laid out the mozzarella to resemble some spider webs. And that little spider you see there is made out of olives for the olive lovers like myself. And then I also set out some hot agave syrup to use in lieu of like a hot honey for your pizza.
Oh, interesting. Very interesting. I myself do not like olives personally on my pizza, but I do like hot agave on my pizza. So I'm definitely gonna add a little extra to infuse this, so we're having a good time here. Very nice. Oh, pizza, garlic. Get away, garlic. But maybe I'll make one exception one time. A little bit of garlic doesn't hurt nobody. Oh, that is good. That is good. That is scarily good. Scarily good. If you serve these at your party, you're gonna have to be chasing the ghouls and goblins away with a bat, because that is delicious. Perfect little finger food, little pizza, and it's infused. Can't even tell, honestly, with the flavor of it, but the fact that you can just infuse little homemade mini pizzas. And the theme, I can't even forget about the theme, like the intricacy of the laid out cobwebs and the spider. I mean, like I said, I'm not much of an olive person myself, but the fact that like that is so intricate and cool, such a nice detail. And it's like everybody loves pizza, and this just feels like a little personal pie, you know? I could eat this entire thing right now. I gotta stop myself though. We got a lot of scary, delicious edibles to try today. So you gotta pace myself a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So far, like these have all been bangers. These have all just been like really solid. Like I've liked all of these. I think I'm gonna have to give this another 5 out of 5 vampire bites. And I know it's pizza, like pizza's such an easy score, but honestly, like the design of it and the fact that you can infuse it and it pairs so well with the hot agave is just like, it just feels like a match made in heaven. And it honestly, like, it tastes so good that I'm like fighting myself to not eat this entire thing right now. Even if you're not doing a Halloween party, this is a recipe you gotta try. I don't know if we have any edibles that can measure up to this, but I'm excited to find out. What is next? All right, ladies and gentle ghouls, what is our next spooky, delicious recipe of the night? What is this, a pile of bones? What am I looking at here, lovely assistant?
These are white chocolate covered Rice Krispie bones. I just shaped the Rice Krispie treats into bone shapes. This one, there are a lot of different ways you can infuse it, but today I used the Dash infused powder in the white chocolate coating. So it just dissolved into that white chocolate and I dipped the Rice Krispie treats.
Oh, very scary, very scary. I like it already. So we've had a lot of things infused with agave syrup, but I think this is the first one we've had infused with Dash. Dash, I think, you know, a lot of people, it comes to mind like infusing drinks, but this is a great example of how you can infuse, you know, your foods, sweets, treats. I'm really excited about this. I love Rice Krispie treats, and this just looks like it's gonna fulfill that inner, like, I don't know, whim to chew on a bone, I guess, like a dog would. Oh. I don't know if I have a dirty mind. We're gonna keep that away from my face for a little bit. I don't want y'all getting creative on Photoshop out there. Wow, that is one hell of a bone if I've ever eaten one before. I gotta say, that is a treat that is hard to beat. And it only looks slightly phallic. That's a pro. That is really delicious, honestly. Like, it's delicious, it's just coated, it's so simple, but it like hits your sweet tooth perfectly. And again, I mean, I say this every time, but like honestly, I feel like these are just like amazing. And the fact that they are also infused is just crazy. You know, the fact that you can infuse something like this and it can taste this good. I mean, like, if you threw a Halloween party and you had these as infused treats, like, I would be blown away. That's all I'm saying. This is one of the hardest ones I've had to rank because it is that good. I think I'm gonna have to give this one a 4.5 star, or wait, 4.5 bites, 4.5 vampire bites out of 5. The reason it doesn't get to 5 is just because I feel like some of the other ones are just like, the design was like super intricate and like crazy. Easy to do, it's a little treat, and it honestly tastes delicious. So 4.5 vampire bites out of 5. Now, before I absolutely gobble up the rest of this, what is our next spooky edible recipe? And I think it's the last one. This is the final edible recipe of the night. Let's take a look, shall we? Whoa, look at that. Wow. Whew. We got some, what are these? We got some chocolate chippers here. We got some M&Ms, some chocolate M&Ms here. Little scary good time. These look incredible. That is great. I love the eyes. Wow, and it's infused. I can't wait to hear how you did this one. Okay, lovely assistant, what do we have here?
These are stuffed monster, wait.
When the monsters are stuffed, what are they being stuffed with?
These are Halloween monster cookies stuffed with M&Ms, sprinkles, chocolate chips. They are infused today with the original agave syrup as well as a little bit of dash powder. And then they are topped with some extra M&Ms, some extra sprinkles, and some eyes to give it a little bit of character.
Wow, yeah. Dash and agave. So we got 2 infusing methods here. That is very cool. I love the theme here. The colors are perfect and the little eyes. It's such a spooky little fun treat. But before I do bite in and give this review, I just wanted to remind everyone that the midnight gummies, the tiger's blood, they are here for a limited time, so get them before the Halloween season ends. You don't want to miss out, or else you will be sorry. Dracula will come to your house and he will suck your blood if you do not take the tiger's blood. Come on, Count Smokula, come on. No, but seriously, everything we've used to infuse our treats in this video is available on the website. All available to order right now. The only one that is limited time is the tiger's blood, so get it before it's gone. All right, now let's dig into these cookies without any further ado. I sound like the Cookie Monster right now. It sounds like if the Count mixed with the Cookie Monster, like, 1 cookie, 2 cookies. All right, we're gonna stop that, all right. Now, if there's one thing I do know about, it's edibles. And if there's 2 things I know about, it's edibles and cookies. And these are some scarily good cookies. Is this what they call the mukbang video? This is the type of cookie that make you do the monster mash. Oh, I need some milk after that. Oh, that is the spot. All right, let's finish this review. I had to take a little milk intermission there. Excuse the milk mustache. It's review time. If I was at a Halloween party, I would be standing at the snack table. I would be eating these snacks while everyone else at the party continues to mingle, and I just continue to gorge myself with cookies and milk. Like I'm some kind of Count Smokula Santa who comes for your cookies and milk. But I mean, hey, they're infused, they taste good. Can you blame me? You know, for these, they're no different. They are delicious, they're spooky, very spooky, very nice. My wife, the Mrs. Count Smokula, you know, my wife, she would love these cookies. They're so delicious that I would give them 5 out of 5 vampire bites, if you know what I'm saying. Fa, fa, fa. All right, everybody. That will do it for our Halloween edibles. I hope you all enjoyed. Let us know in the comments if you make them, and don't forget to pick up the Midnight Tiger's Blood Gummies. They're so good, and they're only here for a scary short time. So make sure to pick them up, okay? For Count Smokula. All right, everybody. I hope you have a happy Halloween, and I hope you enjoy the festivities. Goodbye, everybody. Peace. I don't know who I was at the end there. That was not Count Smokula. That was like, I don't know, a character from Austin Powers.